Good morning. I'm out this morning. What a wonderful morning out on my lovely Paddington. Um, I've come to one of my most favourite spots over in near Barton-le-Clay, Pegston actually. But I come over here, stop off and just relax with my thoughts. It's absolutely stunning today. Absolutely stunning. And the weather looks good all week actually. We've got forecasts, I think it's up to about 28 degrees all this week, which is wonderful. So I'll be out on Paddington as much as I can, work permitting. It's just beautiful again, and I always say this, but having this motorcycle has given me a complete and utter new lease of life. I've had a really good week for once. But then again, I did go off to the week before last. I went down to Devon, drove down in my van, and I stayed with relatives down there in Exeter, and I used it as a base. And I drove and I went all up the coast, went down towards Brixham. Brixham Harbour is an absolutely fantastic place. Beautiful. I mean, this is Royal Enfield country down there. Went to Brixham, all the way up the coast. Some Harleys just going by. So I missed them. Down to Brixham, up the coast towards along Teignmouth, Torquay, Dawlish. It was just beautiful. Exmouth. Stopped off in all the little villages, all the little towns. Had fish and chips in one of the villages, and a cream tea in another one of the villages, and a cup of coffee and a piece of cake in another one of the villages, and it was just wonderful. And I would love to do it. Most certainly will do it on Paddington. I will ride down there. I mean, it's about 220 miles from my house. It's a breeze. Go down that old Roman road past Stonehenge. But I will do it at some point. Ride down there and just ride all along the coast on my lovely Paddington. I hope you've all been well. A good week. So I'm really enjoying the videos. I see Freddie Dobbs has done doing an interesting video. He's gone down to Wales on the higher 350 Classic that he's got, and I actually think he'll probably end up keeping it, because he said it's one of the best bike, or the best bike, I think he said from memory, the best bike he's ever ridden. Pound for pound, I'm assuming. So for buck, what do you call it, buck for your dollar or whatever it is. But it's just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I wish there was a way I could get to the top of that hill up there and just sit up there. I mean, I can walk up there, but take Paddington up there, and the view's amazing. I mean, I used to go up there as a kid, Barton Hills, and the views are absolutely amazing. I mean, probably 15 miles over in this direction, you've got Tring and Ivanhoe Beacon, and it's beautiful motorcycling country over there. Lovely lanes, lovely little villages. But yeah, as I said, Paddington is in his element this morning. The exhaust note on him just gets better and better, and the beauty of it is not intrusive. I was actually thinking riding over here, because I part exchanged Paddington for my 2016 500 Classic, which was a lovely bike, a really lovely bike, and to one extent I do miss it. However, the smoothness, the simplicity, the hassle-free, but the charm that this motorcycle has, Paddington, it outweighs that big deep thump and shaking, rattle and rolling of my my other one and all my other ones. So, on that note, I hope you all have a lovely week. As I said, I'm in a good place, a good mood. That's probably because I've had a little bit of a break. And long may it continue. And I'm gonna, even with the train strikes yesterday, I don't let it bother me now. It used to get to me. It was an absolute disaster. Went train strikes Friday, so I took the day's holiday. I took a day's annual leave. I just couldn't get into London. There's no trains into London. And then yesterday, so I got to the train station and to get the train down, and I was due to do a 3 p.m. till midnight or 11 p.m., something like that. It was a short shift, 9-hour shift. And I got there and I said, no trains back from London after 8 o'clock. I mean, So I thought, right, well, I'll go in, and so I get into London, and there's no tubes. But I thought I'm not going to let it stress me out. It is what it is. And I got into work, and then I had to take half a shift annual leave to get the last train at 7 o'clock or whatever it was, 8 o'clock to get back, because I would have been stuck down in London with no way of getting home. But yeah, that's my new motto now. Just don't let it get to me, because they're going to do what they're going to do. And I think the strikes, they're going to keep on going, because from what I understand, none of them are budging. And it's just going to be ongoing. You know, I was talking to one of the staff on the trains going into work, and he said I was asking about him, and he said, oh yeah, I think it was the drivers on Friday and the other bunch on Saturday. And I said, well, you're getting 2 bites of the cherry. So, but I'm not letting it worry me, because they're going to do what they're going to do. And unfortunately now, like anything, you just got to unfortunately take it and try to sidestep all the grief that comes with it the best you can. Because it really got me down. I was getting fed up with it. You know, you roll up and it's just a brick wall in front of you before your day starts. But anyway, as I said, my new motto is just do not let it get you down, because they've won otherwise. And it's mornings like this that make me realise that actually this is what it's all about. Your own personal time out on your motorcycle, breathing in the fresh air. And I'm hoping September generally is actually quite nice, so I'm going to really put some miles on it if the weather is good. Have a lovely week, and I will talk to you all soon, and keep sending them videos out, because I absolutely really love watching them. And again, have a lovely week. I'm going to go and get a cup of coffee now, so I'm going to do. See you soon. Bye bye.